And Taz White as a flanker to the left. They give it to Gaines on a deep handoff. He gets about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Now they'll spot him down at the 34. So another 3rd and long for the Blue Devil offense as they look to work this clock and go into halftime at least tied, maybe ahead. 3-3 your score, 4:05 and counting here in the first half.
Riverdale has a man slow getting up, and for the Warriors, that is Monty Newsom. Newsom plays in the secondary, and it looked like he got kicked in the shin, so he's going to come off and get some attention. Looked like he had a wrap on that shin anyway, and he may have gotten an inadvertent kick on that shin bone.
Boy, for such a huge roster, a lot of two-way players for this Riverdale squad. Salas in shotgun formation, flanked either side. Benford to the left, Gaines to the right. Split out wide to the left is Walton. Salas throws in that direction. He's right at the markers, but he ran before he caught it. So incomplete. Boy, that would have been close if he could have caught it and moved for a yard or two, but unable to do so. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 11 from the Lebanon 39.
Timing is everything. The comeback route, Walton coming back at the sticks and just trying to turn upfield before he had that football tucked away. So incomplete on the pass. Hutto will snap it to Tribble in punt formation with 3:40 to go in the half. Deep to return for the Wildcat, for the Warriors, is Lawrence.
So here's Tribble in punt formation. Boy, high snap, but he brings it down. He gets it off a long line driver. It's going to hit and roll. Take 11 and bounce down close to the 25. They'll mark it at the 25 and a half. So very effective for Tribble that time.
35 yards on that kick, and since he took over the punting jobs for Daniel Ramsey, Ramsey out with that knee injury suffered in practice 2 weeks ago now, Tribble has been effective. He's catching the ball, he's putting his foot on it, and he's getting us what yardage we can and trying to get some people downfield in coverage. So the Warriors take over 1st and 10, 3:29 to go in the half.
Boy, and Thomas in shotgun, 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Thomas will keep it and stumble. Boy, he's met in numerous missed tackles by the Blue Devils, but they finally bring him down after a gain of about 3. That was an unusual formation for Riverdale as they had 3 wideouts in the game.
3 wide in the shotgun, but they're still running the option. They fake it inside and bring Thomas on the option. He decides to keep it. Hastings looked like he had a shot on him. Carruthers closed him up and made the tackle.
Boy, and Ty Cross had a good shot at him there in the backfield as well. So Riverdale sets it up 2nd and 8 from their own 29. Thomas in shotgun, inside handoff to Hunter. No, he'll keep it himself, weave his way through traffic. He's got a lot of room, 40, 45, midfield, 45, and ran out of bounds at the Lebanon 44-yard line. So Thomas, with some nifty footwork, weaves his way into Lebanon territory.
On that run from scrimmage, 28 yards for Thomas as he fakes the inside handoff out of the shotgun. Remember, he's a runner. He's an athlete they've got back there at quarterback. Fake the inside handoff, cuts it off left tackle for big yards, 28 yards, 2:42 to go in the half. 3-3 is your score.
More importantly, got out of bounds to stop that clock with 2:42 to go. So he'll go back to shotgun, 1 back. Fake to him. He'll roll to his right. He's got 2 people out. He's got one running wide open. Had to sit and wait for it. That was Locke as he had his man beat. That was Kapliner. And Kapliner was just lost in that secondary. And Calderon Williams able to recover and make the tackle. A good throw. That would have been 6, Tommy.
33 yards on the pass and catch. And, Bob, they get you so conscious of the run, play fake, and then they go on top of the pass.
Tommy, that was a pretty designed play, though, because Thomas came over right tackle, and he set up. You had a man streaking down the right sideline, and the slot man ran a post back to the inside. So you're asking Kapliner to stay with that man for 20 yards down the field.
Thomas back in shotgun, fakes the inside handoff. He'll keep it himself. What a surprise, and just bulls his way down to close to the 5. That clock continues to run as they approach 2 minutes. But time not a factor as they're looking at a 2nd down and about, I guess they could make a 1st down at the 1. So they'll put it down at the 5. 2nd and 4. Tied at 3 with 1:57 and counting here in the first half.
Miles Dillon on the tackle for Lebanon as they've got the goal line defense in there now. A lot of beef lined up across the front for the Blue Devils.
Hunter lines up behind Thomas. Back to the wing tee, inside handoff to McLean. Boy, and he shoots right through. Touchdown, Riverdale, with 1:39 to go in the first half.
Wing back, inside reverse. Touchdown, Warriors. McLean lines up at the wing, comes back inside for the slice trap, and so with 1:39 to go in the half, the Warriors go on top. Bob, you got the call of the PAT attempt.
Tommy Driscoll on for the attempt. Trey Thomas to hold. The ball club is set. The snap is back. The hold's down. The kick's up. And it's good. 1:39 left to go in the half. It's Riverdale 10, Lebanon 3.
Goes 74 yards in only 5 plays. The touchdown, Jeremy McLean, a 5-yard run. Driscoll with the extra point. We've only got 1:39 left in the first half. Riverdale with their first lead of the game. Riverdale now leading Lebanon 10-3.
As the smoke clears here at Tomahawk Stadium, just wondering what can cause such a smoke burst. But boy, it's definitely all over the field. It's right in the middle of the kicking team for Riverdale. And they'll set it up. Walton deep. Flanked on either side by Hastings and Gaines. And set to kick off for the Warriors is Alex Farley.
The referee holding his hand until that smoke clears. Apparently Riverdale fires a cannon, and we're not hearing the cannon go off, but it makes smoke like you wouldn't believe. And the smoke is still lingering around the field as they finally ready the football for play.
Boy, it's definitely clinging to the grass, no doubt about it. Farley gets set. There's the kick. It's going to come over here on Gaines' side again, but go out of bounds. Pitiful kick. Went out of bounds at about the 18, and there goes the flag. So Lebanon will set it up. 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Haven't seen, and of course, you know, not very many chinks in this Riverdale armor, but there have been many years when they've had these soccer players with the strong leg just could drive that football into the end zone. They don't appear to have that this year. Now, that's one little thing they've got. that may be the only chink they've got in their armor.
That's one positive. Special teams. Boy, Lebanon has played tough here in this first half. They only trail 10-3. As Tommy mentioned a moment ago, they will start the second half with the football, but now they have it with 1:39 to go and 3 timeouts, trailing 10-3 at their own 35, 1st and 10. Salas under center, gives to Gaines on a deep handoff. Boy, and he's met at the line and pushed back. He gained probably half a yard. And that clock continues to roll as it's 1:28 and counting, and it looks like Lebanon content to go in down 10-3.
No gain on the play, tackle made by a pack move.
Lebanon sophomore Jacob Maynard, who was injured last week, was dressed out in pregame and went through pregame workouts. He was cleared by the doctors to play tonight, but he has not practiced. He is in street clothes after going through pregame. Apparently the coaching staff didn't think he was in a position to help, so they have got him in street clothes.
Salas back under center. Benford, you're up back. Gaines to deep, back in the eye. They give to Gaines on a deep handoff. He wiggles and squirms his way out across the 40 at about the 41, and the clock will stop. The official signal for a stoppage of the clock. Gain of about 4. So it looks like 3rd and about 5 from just outside the 40.
There is a flag on the play. They're talking to Lebanon's captain.
Wow.
A face mask will be whistled against Riverdale. So the big one. That will put the ball at the 46-yard line. And Lebanon has a first down.
So first down, Blue Devils. Benford and Gaines your backfield. Salas under center. He turns, gives to Gaines. Boy, and great penetration by Riverdale that time as they bring him down just shy of the 45. So a loss of almost 2 on that running play. But more importantly, the clock at 30 seconds and counting. So Lebanon apparently content to just let this run out, trailing 10-3.
Lebanon hustling to the line of scrimmage. They want to run one more play. They want it under their circumstances.
So Salas under center. He'll give and hand to Gaines. Gaines weaves right to the line, and boy, he's met by 3 or 4, and that should do it here for the first half as it's inside 5 seconds. A gain of about 1 on that play, so 3rd and 10, but irrelevant. As we go to halftime from over in the borough at Tomahawk Stadium in Riverdale, clings to a 10-3 lead over the Blue Devils. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on WANT FM 98.9.
Football game, the O has got to generate a little bit more. Deep at his own 5-yard line is Walton. Standing at the near hash is DeMarco Hastings, and at the far hash at the 10 is Carlos Gaines. Here with the second half call is Marv Dobson.
Farley's got it teed. Here's the kick. It's a drive to the left side. Boy, and they didn't learn their lessons. That one goes out of bounds as well. So Lebanon with great starting field position here to open the second half. 1st and 10 from their own 35 after the penalty.
Bob, what's the feel, the mood on that sideline after Lebanon's had a chance to get in the locker room and regroup a little bit?
Tommy, they're upbeat. They know they're playing with this ball team. You said it earlier. They've got to generate something on offense.
Lebanon will have Mofield in as an extra tackle. Thank you. Also, Blankenship in the game as an extra tackle, along with Dustin Allen.
So here comes Lebanon to the line. Salas under center. I formation. Gaines your deep back. And they give to Gaines. Boy, great hole and great steps that time as he shoots through all the way out close to the 44-yard line. So a good pickup of 9 on 1st down for the opening handoff.
He just sliced through that hole. We got him a little crease. Mathis looks like he got a block at the point of attack, along with the sophomore guard, Kramer Tuggle. So very close to the stick. 2nd down and short for Lebanon.
Here's Salas again under center. Benford, your up back. Gaines, your deep back. And as we mentioned earlier, Allen and Blankenship in there for extra muscle. Another deep handoff to Gaines. He works over the right side. It should have been piling on that time by Riverdale. Looked like could have been. But nonetheless, 1st down yardage out to the 48.
2 nice gains for Lebanon's Carlos Gaines. That's more like it. We had 33 yards of offense in the first half, and we've already picked up 11 now on this first one. Smyrna leads Oakland 10-7 at the half. Laverne 31-0 over Blackman at the half.
Here's Salas shotgun, flanked either side. Benford to his right, Gaines to the left. Quarterback keeper by Salas, and he just busts it right up through the middle. He's across midfield all the way down to about the 46, so another good gain on 1st down as he'll get it down to about the 46.
Bob, I liked what I saw out of John Mathis. He gets up into the next level and still pushing and shoving and trying to create something up front.
Tommy did a good job of it. I don't know, Tribble coming in that last time, taking the snap at quarterback, and he's still in there.
So here's Salas back in shotgun one more time. Tribble. Is that Tribble? Cody Tribble in there. And same play, but not quite the same result. He'll still bust it through the line. They'll bring him down for about a 2.5-yard gain. So as blind as I am, I finally recognize Cody Tribble running from the quarterback spot. That'll set it up right at the Riverdale 45, just outside there. 3rd down and a short 3.
Lebanon using him like a battering ram, straight ahead out of the shotgun. Tribble stays in. At quarterback, now they're offset in the gun. 2 blocking backs on the right.
Oh, low snap, and Tribble just has to fall on it, so they'll lose 3 on that one. Wow, that one came in at ankle top level. Tribble did good to keep it in front of it.